That, oh my God, you are getting $1,400 just for one day.
You can get a minimum $70 and $80 an hour, 100K minimum.
Wow, 100K minimum.
Yeah, 100K minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
हाँ जी, तो दोस्तों आज के ब्लॉग में जरा आपको मिलवाते हैं इनसे।
Joe or Cindy.
ये फार्मासिस्ट है कनाडा के अंदर, अच्छी खासी इनकी इनकम है यहाँ पे, और ये किस तरीके से फार्मासिस्ट बने, हाउ वी कैन फाइंड जॉब हियर, हाउ यू कैन बिकम फार्मासिस्ट। तो हेल्थ सेक्टर से थोड़ी बहुत रिलेटेड बात करते हैं, क्योंकि आज के तारीख में अगर आप हेल्थ सेक्टर में जॉब कर रहे हो कनाडा में, देन आपको जॉब इजीली भी मिलती है, एट द सेम टाइम पीआर भी इजीली मिलता है, एट द सेम टाइम जो हेल्थ है उसमें पैसे, सैलरी, ये सब भी बहुत ज़्यादा होती है। तो ये एक घंटे के कितने कमाते हैं, ये सब जरा आज बात करते हैं इस व्लॉग में। ओके, सो बेसिकली आई एम जस्ट मेकिंग अ व्लॉग बिकॉज नाउ डेज इन कैनेडा if you want to get PR easily, then it's very important that we have to be working in health sector or trade sector. So my audience want to know how they can enter into health sector. And first we will just start with your background, what you studied, like you studied here in Canada or you studied back in your home country.
Yes, I studied in my home country. I got a B Pharm in pharmacy, which is equivalent to a BSc pharmacy degree here.
Okay.
Then coming here, you have to do a bridging program. You may or may not, but it's very necessary you do a bridging program, which is organized by the University of Toronto.
It's important for everyone.
Yes, very important because they call it bridging. So it just kind of blends you into the Canadian pharmacy systems, and it makes it easier for you to practice, and it makes it seamless.
So first I will ask him the main question, like how he find job here in Canada. Like it's because basically if you want to find a job in Canada, part-time job or full-time job in general category in sales and marketing fields, then it's very hard. Right now people
That's
are not able to find job. So what about health sector? If a person is having health degree, health license, like pharmacist license, then he can or she can easily find job here in Canada, or it's hard in health sector also?
Well, it's kind of easier to get a job in the Canadian health sector because there are lots of pharmacy, there's lots of hospitals, other places where you can work. So if you come in here as an immigrant pharmacist from your country, your home country, you first of all have to look for a job as a pharmacy assistant, and that will help you to know some of the
Canadian experience.
Canadian experience, yeah.
Okay, so to become pharmacist, do we need a specific kind of license or degree, anything? Any specific license?
Yeah, it depends. If you're a pharmacist from your home country, then you need to follow the process of examination, tests. You have to do 3 or 4 tests for you to get your license to be fully licensed or registered pharmacist. In
And
Canada.
let's say if we become a registered pharmacist here in Canada, and we just came here like recently, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, we don't have much experience, right? So
Yeah.
what will be our basic annual, like general minimum annual package, the starting package for freshers?
Yeah, it depends. If you're working in a community pharmacy or you're a community pharmacist, full time usually 40 hours, average, let's say Greater Toronto area or Toronto, maybe 100K minimum.
Wow, 100K minimum.
Yeah, 100K minimum.
Minimum.
Yeah, full time.
Full time.
Yeah, that's guaranteed. Full time is 40 hours.
Oh wow. So
Well, you can also negotiate higher, depends.
And also I want to talk about you because Joe is a relief pharmacist. What is the meaning of relief pharmacist? And you came from Toronto to this place Collingwood, right? So
Yeah, Collingwood.
can you please share your experience, like how it works, how much you get paid for mileage or for like anything, whatever you want to share. I really don't know about pharmacy.
Yeah, sometimes I actually work full time, but at my leisure, people call me to help out. So they call it relief. You're not really full time, you're not part time, you're kind of relief. They also call it local or casual. So at your own time, or it's convenient for you, they call you to come and help out. People call in sick, and they call you to cover a shift. Or people are on vacation now, especially this summer period. People are traveling, so they need pharmacists to cover shift. And I also want to let you know, pharmacy cannot operate without a pharmacist being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I will also tell them. So basically, he is trying to say, let's say if there is a pharmacy and if the pharmacist is not working, he is sick, और अगर वो कुछ देर के लिए भी फार्मेसी से बाहर है तो वो फार्मेसी वर्क नहीं कर सकती, भले ही एंटायर स्टाफ फार्मेसी के अंदर हो, नहीं काम कर सकते, फार्मेसी को बंद करना पड़ेगा उस टाइम के लिए। सो बेसिकली रिलीफ फार्मेसिस्ट वो लोग होते हैं, लेट्स से कि एक फार्मेसी है, वहाँ पे एक फार्मेसिस्ट, दो फार्मेसिस्ट है, काम कर रहे हैं, एक फार्मेसिस्ट कहीं घूमने चली गई, दूसरी बीमार पड़ गई, तो अब तो स्टोर तो ओपन रखना है, फार्मेसी तो ओपन रखना है, देन इन दैट केस दे invite relief pharmacist.
That's
So
correct.
we can talk about you. You came here from Toronto
Correct.
to Collingwood, which is around like 200 kilometer,
Yeah,
right?
approximately.
And you did 8 hour shift here as a relief pharmacist. So how much they will pay you? Like 200 kilometer, like in total you will come from Toronto and then again you will go to Toronto. That is 400 kilometer. Plus you will have some kind of travel time. Plus at the same time you worked here for 8 hours non-stop. How much they will pay you?
I actually work here for 10 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh my God.
And yeah, approximately 200 kilometers and change to and 200 kilometers. Depends on where you're living, but from Toronto it's about that. And depending on your negotiating power, between 50 cents to 60 cents per kilometer you're paid.
Okay.
And averagely, I'm not going to give you specific, everybody's different, but you can get a minimum pay per hour, let's say between $70 and $80 an hour.
If you did, just I'm guessing, if you did a 10-hour shift, then you will get around $700 to $800
Correct.
plus the mileage.
Yeah, plus the mileage. And if you work more than one day, they have to give you an accommodation, maybe in a hotel room.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
basically they have to give, right?
Yeah, so if I'm working tomorrow shift, I will go and they will lodge me in a hotel.
They will give you the hotel fare, whatever it
Yeah,
will be cost,
yeah,
right?
that's covered.
Okay. So Joe, I know like if a person is pharmacist, they will be easily able to know what is the meaning of relief pharmacist, how much pharmacists make money in Canada, and it's important that you have to get a license to become a pharmacist. So they generally know all the rules. But let's say if a person is not from the medical background or from the health background, right? They want to enter into this field because right now what is the case, I will tell you. People want to go to the health sector because right now in health sector the CRS score is 445 and in general
sorry, the what?
it's only like the CRS score, the score that helps you to get the PR, right?
Okay,
There is
yeah,
a
okay,
score,
yeah, yeah.
comprehensive
Okay.
ranking system. So the CRS score in health category is 445. It's very low. And in general it's 529. So let's say if a person is doing a general job like a bank job, sales and marketing job, then they have to enter their file into the pool of general category.
Okay.
And to get the PR in general category, your score should be 529. But
Yeah.
let's say if a person is able to find a job in health sector like you, right?
yeah.
Then they will be able to get the PR at the score of 445. So it's very less, like around
Yeah, okay, yeah.
70, 80
Yeah.
points drop, right?
Advantage, yeah.
So I just want to know which is the position in health sector that a person can get into without any kind of pharmacy experience, background or degree. Let's say if you talk about pharmacy assistant, someone told me that pharmacy assistant don't require a health background. They can enter if there is a need, they know how to crack the interview, they can get into pharmacy assistant role.
That's correct.
That's correct?
Yeah, so entry without any experience of health background, you can come in as a pharmacy assistant. But now, pharmacy assistant has been upgraded to pharmacy technician. So you have to go to school, you have to write some board exams, write and pass some board exams before you become a pharmacy technician. which
For
is a-
technician, we need schooling.
yeah, which is a protected title now. It's protected, so you cannot just answer pharmacy technician like before. So
Okay, so in pharmacy, there is a role of pharmacy assistant that people can go into without any kind of pharmacy degree or education, any
Yeah.
kind of experience, right?
Correct.
So, what roles you know in health sector that they can go without any kind of experience? Pharmacy assistant is one of them, right?
yeah, pharmacy assistant, healthcare aid,
Healthcare aid.
yeah, personal support worker.
So for personal support worker, they don't need any kind of degree.
No, they just need some courses, maybe
Basic classes.
yeah, basic classes.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe some few weeks or few months. Yeah, personal support worker.
Personal
Healthcare
support
aid,
worker.
I'm not too sure about that, but you don't really need a degree to go into that.
Okay, because the majority of my audience are from India, right?
Okay.
So I just wanted to know, like, how many years you have been in Canada? Like, when did you came here in Canada?
Approximately 23 years now.
23 years, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're working in pharmacy. You started your journey as a pharmacist assistant. Then maybe
Yeah.
you become technician, or you directly become the pharmacist, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know anyone who worked in your pharmacy, in your known, who was not having any kind of pharmacy degree or knowledge, and he got the job, and also he got the PR. So you were telling me something about your Gujarati friend, right?
Yeah, Gujarati
He
friend.
got
Yeah.
the PR, and now he is citizen.
Yeah, he's Canadian citizen now, and
Yeah.
it took him about 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, 'cause he
Everything, right? Study, job,
came, yeah,
part
steady
time, full
job.
time, everything.
Yeah, yeah, and his wife and his family's here.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Majority of the thing is covered, right? How much they can make. It's 100K, it's a lot. And also at the same time, they need a license to become a pharmacist. They don't need a license or certificate if they want to become pharmacy assistant. So I just wanted to know how a person can enter into the job market, how they can apply, where they can apply, LinkedIn, or directly they can go into the pharmacy.
You can go into indeed.ca, yeah, online, and there's also what they call, I don't know if Wokopolis is still working, but in those days we went through Wokopolis, Indeed. You can also, the best way to get a job in pharmacy is to go on the internet, or there's a website where you can print all the list of pharmacies in Ontario or the area where you are located. Then you prepare a resume and do what they call cold calling. You just call the pharmacy, say you want to speak to the hiring manager there, and say, and describe yourself. Say you have this experience, and that experience in this area, and you want to apply for a job as a pharmacy assistant.
Oh yeah, and also I know one person who got the pharmacy assistant job, and he just he made a list that every day he will cold call 50 pharmacy.
Correct,
He
yeah.
started from Niagara Fall,
Yeah.
and then came closer to GTA, then
Yeah.
Oswa, Barrie. Like he went
Yeah.
forward, and then he got the job basically
Yeah, cold calling work. But if you just drop your resume somewhere or any pharmacy, they're just going to dump it in the bin. I used to be a pharmacy owner. If you drop your resume, I just look at it and dump it. So, but if you call me maybe once or twice, I'll have a feeling that you are really interested in the job, and
So it's better to call.
yeah, it's better to call. Just call. If it,
And if a person is calling you and he is not having any kind of degree background, then you will hire him.
yeah, I'll interview him first, and
So what qualities you will look inside him during interview, because you don't have any kind of health knowledge, right? So
well, he has to be a personable person. He has to be friendly. His communication will be very, very good, like A1. Not necessarily A1, but you're able to communicate. So if you're able to communicate with me during the interview, I will know that you're able to communicate. Because pharmacy practice is mainly communication. If you cannot communicate, you cannot convey your message.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's communication. Then you have to be friendly. You have to be able to tolerate others, because you have to work with others. You have to work with good patients.
Rude patient.
Yeah, rude patient or bad patient. So you have to be able to tolerate.
And we know one patient also.
Yeah.
We'll not take the name, but
Yeah,
we know in
exactly.
this kind of
Yeah,
scene, it's
exactly, yeah.
important, right?
Yeah, so it's basically customer service. Yeah, customer service. Yeah.
Customer service is the main thing that you will look into a pharmacy assistant.
Yeah, so customer service is key. Whether you're a pharmacist or pharmacy assistant, you must have the quality of a good customer service practice.
And just wanted to know that you said 100K, right? So it also like triggered my mind. So let's say if a person is entering into the pharmacy job, he started from pharmacy assistant role. He don't have any kind of pharmacy degree, pharmacy background. So what is the course that he has to do to become a pharmacist so that he also can earn 100K? What is the in Canada?
Oh, first of all, you have to have your first degree to get into any school of pharmacy here.
Any bachelor's degree or the pharmacy degree?
Any pharmacy degree, not related to science or anything, any pharmacy degree, I believe, then you just, so long as you get a very, very high score in your first degree, maybe your average GPA will be very, very high. So it starts from there. Do biology, medical sciences, or any degree. Your GPA must be very, very high. Pharmacy profession is very, very competitive, so you have to be high up there to get into a pharmacy school. And when you get in there, it takes about 4 years
To become
a pharmacy,
Oh.
for a pharmacist. And 4 years. Then during that 4 years, you go into the pharmacy to do some practice. They call it SPEP.
what they call it?
SPEP.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think they still do the SPEP. I'm not sure. Yeah.
And something is that they go to the pharmacy, work for free. What they call it?
Volunteering.
Volunteering. Volunteer.
Yeah, volunteering. Just go in there. I did volunteer too, because
Yeah.
they were looking for pharmacy experience. I didn't have one, so just go at your own time. Weekend, you volunteer there, maybe 4 hours. You have to be quick to learn the software.
Basically, crawl, data entry, profile,
yeah,
right?
Well, yeah, once you can learn the software, then you are a marketable commodity. because when I went to Shoppers was the first place I had to go to do volunteer every Sunday after church. And I went there 4 hours. I learned the software. Then I prepared my resume. And I sent it to different places, and they called me. The first question they asked me, do you know how to use the software? Which was then, it was called Zadal. It was very, very tough. So I said yes. And originally I was earning like $8 an hour many years ago.
Okay.
Then because of the software knowledge, my salary was up to $15 an hour from $8, yeah. So it's very, very important.
You know, like listening all the answers, I think that if a person wants to pursue a health course, want to become pharmacist in the future, then definitely they will have a good salary, right?
Correct.
Are you happy in Canada? Because you are also an immigrant. Like I came from India, you came from
Nigeria.
You came from Nigeria,
Yeah.
right? So after living this many years here in as a pharmacist, right? What do you think? It's good? You like here?
So far so good. I can't complain.
Settled here, like car, house, everything?
Yeah.
Or you are still struggling?
No, I'm not struggling. After 20
He's
years.
not struggling because he
No.
said me that he will get around like $1,400 if he go to a pharmacy after 2 days as a relief pharmacist. But he said, no, I'm tired. I don't want to go there. I said, oh my God, you are getting $1,400 just for 1 day.
Yeah.
Why you are not going? So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because he is satisfied now. He has earned a lot.
Yeah, I work what I call PRN,
What's that?
as needed.
As
So,
needed.
yeah.
PRNS needed.
Yeah,
the SIG code.
yeah, when needed, as needed. Yeah, I work PRN. Yeah.
तो जिनको नहीं पता PRN का मतलब होता है, ये अपने हेल्थ वाले दोस्तों को पूछना. PRN मीन्स एज नीडेड. ये SIG कोड होता है. इनके साथ रह के थोड़ी गुफ्तगू करके मुझे भी मालूम पड़ गया है. So that's it.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
perfect. Nice talking to you,
Okay,
and
nice talking
thank
to
you
you
for
too, guys.
coming into the vlog and helping the people, because people are asking me many questions: how to enter into the health sector,
Yeah.
what degree we need, is it possible if I'm not from the health background I can become a pharmacy assistant, how to become pharmacist, etc,
Yeah.
etc,
Right,
etc.
right.
So thank you for coming into this vlog, giving your time, sharing the knowledge.
Thank you very
Okay.
much, guys, and good luck with
गुड
your
लक. और
pursuits.
सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल भी मत भूलना और किस तरीके का टॉपिक जानना है नीचे कमेंट करना बिल्कुल भी मत भूलना. आपसे मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. बाय.
Right, ciao.